Welcome to the BPC Junior High this time for the first game on TSSR Game Time Live. Thank you all for watching out here as we get set for another year of fall sports. I am Ken Suter alongside Tanner here. He's going to be my cameraman this year as Miles has started another job. He'll be only around a little bit, but we've got enough Western students that we can pick and choose and throw them around whenever we need them. First game here for the BPC Spartans as they'll play the West Hancock Titans. Oh, excuse me, that is the United Red Storm. I believe my schedule was wrong. Let me fix that real quick. Anyway, we're in the junior high today as we're getting set for renovation of the high school. It's taking a little longer than they had planned, so real quick they are going to fix that. And we'll have to play in the junior high for now. Well, it's not like it's that far of a drive anyway to play. So really not what you want. However, it's kind of what we have this year for the Spartans. As the Red Storm gets set, I'm going to start with their lineups. There we go. There we go. Now we're fixed. Apologies for that. First game back is going to be a little bit of a getting used to process. As I totally forgot we even had lineups to go off of. I didn't know how I was going to talk for a little bit there. About 5 minutes before we went ahead, I had to run down there to grab the rest of my sport lineups here. This is the JoJo's Gaming Parlor pregame show. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. That's what we're looking for to start off the year for the volleyball team. Of course, Bushnell once again coached by Judy Bowman. About 3 minutes to go, it looks like, before game time, and we have the national anthem and all that. We're up here once again in the junior high for anybody that's just tuning in for pretty much what's going to be from now on until the gym is ready. Right now there is a bunch of old desks, a bunch of tables and the like, pretty much just filling up space as they try to finish off renovations of the high school. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Raritan State Bank. Raritan State Bank's Bushnell branch, located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offers full-service banking and loan services for all of your banking needs. Come visit the Bank of Friendly Service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. As the Red Storm gets set. So far from what we're looking at, pretty nice control, especially on the bumps, as they're really trying to focus in on that sort of the play. Sometimes when you start watching some of these volleyball games, it becomes try to hit over the net as fast as we can, get it over, get it over, get it over. And these teams that I know, especially at the beginning of the year, are really trying to emphasize is slow down, play a little conservative, and make sure everything gets where it needs to go instead of being in a big old hurry to try and get a kill. As that one gets over. Getting into the huddle now is the Spartans, as they'll start to look over their game plan a little bit. First game for our cameraman Tanner there. He looks like he almost forgot to unlock the camera as he started to move. You know, it's nice, you know, when last year when I had to do it with Miles all the time, he didn't want to ever wear a headset. So I'd make comments about him, and he'd never hear anything and just keep on moving. So I'd sit there and go, you know, Miles missed that shot. Miles messed up that time. And then he'd look over to me finally and said, well, how many times did you talk bad about me? I said, you know, about 7 or 8. That's not that bad. Now every time I say something, I get a glare right next to me. As they get set for serving practice. 34 seconds remaining here in this warm-up period. It's about 5:55. Once again, would like to thank you all for coming here for the JoJo's Gaming Center pregame show. Here for the first game, I believe, overall of TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. As we get set for another go-round, have a lot more going on this year, as we have also started doing more Southeastern and Macomb and even a few A-Town games alongside Bushnell and West Prairie. So we got more people moving around, more people going. Gonna have, I think, there was one game where we've got 3 streams going on at once, and we're praying there's no 4 streams going on at once, as that's gonna be just a little bit too hectic for us at this stage. But of course, just like anything, we'll get it set and moving, try to get everything we can out to you folks. We'll have a busy schedule once again with 8-man football, as the Spartans of BPC, West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones, and I believe we'll also try to pick up a few, you know, bigger 8-man football games from around Illinois, just to keep on getting that out there, show some more of what I thought would be a pretty bad sport compared to 11-man football, but ended up being pretty fun. So we are here for the JV contest as they're getting set. As we look across, we still have the esteemed judges and scorekeepers of BPC Volleyball, as Jeff Fancel's down there like always. You know, I get a day off from Hearts, and the first thing I see is my boss when I walk in here. That's always great. So we'll get ready for the serve here. Serve is off, and that will be right out. So BPC starts off, and they get the point. Going back to serve for BPC, number 14, that is Jaden Johnson. Shot, that one is over. Nice bump by the Red Storm as they'll move it across, over, and that one will be out. BPC 2-0. That one here, there, once again, nice bump, good set, just a little bit too much power, but, you know, first game of the year is going to have issues like that. Down, and that one is out as well. Shot was just a little bit too off by J.C. Hasten. So 3-0 now your score, as they'll be out of line. BBC will get the point. 4-0 run started. Back once again to serve Jaden Johnson. Overhand serve, that's going to be real close to the line, but out. 4-1, and the Red Storm will get a chance to start a run of their own, as we've got a substitution for BPC. Looks like Caroline Spangler in. Serve over by Delaney Burns, excuse me. Set was just a little bit too low. couldn't get a hold of it, is Abby Nelson. So 4-2 now your score. Red Storm with the serve again. Delaney Burns over and into the net. Excuse me, that is another sub as Trinity Langford comes into the game for BPC. 5-2 your score here in the first period. A little bit of a rearranging. Nelson back to serve. That one high up, couldn't get a hold of it on the dive. Well, once again, we've got a little bit of an issue as number 9 dove for it, but there's no number 9 on our roster. We'll get a quick look for it. As we'll kind of have that as a Libero will come in. However, they're wearing a different jersey than they were. That one will be out, so 6-3 now your score. BPC still up after that 4-0 run to start this one off. Back deep to serve, that is 23, Kendall Mills. That over is going to go up into the rafters and going to get over. Nice job of recovering by the Spartans. High shot coming. That's going to be blocked, and she's going to, didn't call that the lift. Moves over across. BPC set for another shot. That's going to be a little blooper. Picked up, however, by the Red Storm. Bumped over, close to being out, but they'll play. Set is going to be in the net after a nice volley between these two teams, 6-4. Mills back to serve. Shot over, picked up. However, it's going to be bumped out. 6-5. Serve coming. That's going to be trying to get us a play on that serve. However, it's going to be out of bounds, and we are tied up now, 6-6. Over cross, that's going to be close to the net there. He'll slap it down on the line, and the Red Storm take the lead. 7-6, a nice run. Once again, both teams having one. Mills with the Red Storm. 7-6, it's going to be down. Nice save. Dive by BPC, and another one by the Red Storm, and it gets right behind two players, but she'll be into the net. BPC with the points, 7-7. Now the ref is going to confer a little bit. Presley Brandt was the one on that nice diving bump to get it up. Rest will go to the scorer's table and try to figure out which one they're going to go with, whether into the net or out. Comes back, and it will be BPC ball. So 7-7 now. Another substitution. That is Caroline Spangler coming into the game. Shot is up, and that's going to be played by the Red Storm. Set, moved across. Couldn't really figure out which one was going to take it, as they'll get it over. Nice set. Going to be another blooper. However, that one able to be taken care of by the Red Storm. So far, Trinity Langford has had multiple of those, and one might come in handy if they start hitting some more power shots. Right across, it's going to be picked up and moved over. Nice volley between these two teams. Once again, Red Storm, that's going to go off and out. Lieb with the defense, however, couldn't get a hold of that one as that goes down. Some more substitutions between both teams. Coming into the game for the Red Storm, that is number 20, Ellie Rothson. 2 with the serve, that is Alexa Anderson. 8-7 your score as United is up. out of line, so it will be Red Storm serve once again. Anderson with the serve. Picked up by Brantz, able to be moved over by Nelson. Shot over by Spangler. And that one didn't go the right way. However, they're going to be able to save it, but it will go out of bounds. 9-8 now your score. Red Storm in the lead. Back to serve. That is Callie Kramer. And Jaden Johnson coming back into the game for the Spartans. Jaden Johnson had that nice 4-0 run to start out the game. Gave BPC the lead. However, that has gone away now as both teams fighting back and forth. They go through. Looks like some BPC players did have earrings in, so they're going to take those out. Make sure that you don't play with those. It's going to be out of bounds. 10-8 now your score. United on top. Substitution. Delaney Burns coming in for United. And Kendra Ford in for the Spartans. 10-8 your score. On the serve is Elena Penn. It's going to be out of bounds on the bump. 11-8. Next shot coming up. It's going to be inside, picked up, set over. It's going to be over the net. However, nice job there. That one by Willow Lewis to see that nobody was over into that little left corner. Able to dish it out. 12-8 now your score. Moved across, and that one just falls right between two players as the Spartans get a point. 12-9 your score now. Substitution coming in. That is Presley Brandt. And once again, like most of you watching that have watched our games before, you will notice that I'll say a score and it might be 1 point behind or 1 point ahead. Our score system, as great as it is that we can get every now and then, is a little slow to really want to put that number up there. So like I just noticed there, 12-9. I had already hit the 9, but you just have to let it figure itself out. Serve over is going to be picked up. A nice dive once again by United. And that one will fall, so United gets the points. 13-9. Served over to United. Oh, that's a laser. As Callie could not get a hold of that one as she went to dive. 14-9, and they will take a timeout, so will we here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
We're an 11-bed ER. I pride myself on every day that the patients get what they need and see a physician when they need it. We want them to be headed towards the road of recovery when they leave here. I feel like we have nurses that care so much. We're more than a team. It's a family, and we want what's best for the patient.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by King Family Chiropractic. King Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, supports Bushnell-Prairie City athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-MY-DC. That is 6932. They also perform DOT/CDL physicals for just $85. Served over by United, however, that one goes out of bounds. 14-9 now your score. That one just over the net. Nelson had her back turn, thought that one was going out. Looks like we've got a little issue with the scoreboard. as we'll try to figure out what the actual point is, as BPC's scoreboard kind of went out right there. Over and across. Gets set for a spike. It's going to go out, but rolls right down. Presley Brandt can't get a hold of it. So it looks like the score is saying 17-9. We'll go with that one until otherwise stated. Callie with the nice shot, gets set for a spike, and another one that's going to go over on the bump. Good defense, however, into the net. That was Jaden Johnson, just kind of clips it. 18-9. That's one thing about both these teams is defensively. They got many dives, not many blocks because they're not playing much at the net, but really good for both teams. Second set, that's going to be over and across. Touched by Nelson. Couldn't get a hold of it, just a little bit too tall of a shot. 19-9 your score. United still with the lead. Shot over, picked up by Kramer. That's going to go out and in. It's going to be a lift as they couldn't get a hold of that one as it fell right in front of Kendall Mills. So Bushnell gets a point. 19-10 coming into the game. That is Sierra Shannon. Served over, a nice powerful shot. And spike that went way behind. Delaney Burns on the shot. Makes it 19-11. Once again, Presley Brandt back to serve. Picked up, moved across, gets set for the spike into the net. Bushnell gets another point. Got a little bit of a run going here. 19-12. Brandt with a power shot that goes right to the corner. Picked up by Burns. And across Mills with a little touch. And that will do it, as that gets right in front of the BPC defense. Two substitutions coming in for United. J.C. Hasten coming in to play up front. And back deep to serve, I believe that is Cameron Anderson. We'll get a good yes, indeed. Moved over by Anderson. Nice pickup by Kramer. Moved across to Johnson. Nice. Another shot. Defense couldn't get a hold of that. They're going to try and save it, but it's going to go right into Coach Bowman's lap as 12-21. United looking to close out this first game. Anderson with a shot. Picked up, set, moved over. That's going to be into the net. Sierra Shannon just didn't have enough oomph on it to get it over. Right there was Mills to block it, so it could have been a block, could have been into the net, but Anderson set to move back there. They're going to go right back to the well, same placement. That's a perfect kill. Abby Nelson had that one scouted as that back corner been open for a couple of plays. Jaden Johnson coming back out to serve. First one, that's going to be nice dive play again by Delaney Burns. Right with a pickup, gets set. Sierra moves it over. It's going to be a long power shot. They'll let that one go. 22-14 now your score. Johnson back to serve. That's going to be high. Probably could have been out if they let it go, but they'll play it. Mills with a shot over. Nelson's going to have to really get that one out quick. Set shot for Burns. It's going to be dive, but that one will not be able to be saved. Presley Brandt. This backcourt for the Spartans have been just going all out all day. Kelly Lee in now for the Spartans. Back to serve is Reese Murray for the Red Storm. That one going to go over. That's bumped right into Abby Nelson, 24-14. So game point here. As the Storm are going to look to finish this one off. Moved across, bumped by Sierra, and that will do it for the first game of this matchup. United takes it 25-14. So we'll take a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live as we'll get set for the second set of this 2 out of 3 matchup here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Well, maybe not, because it looks like my mouse might have just ran out of battery. We'll have to run over real quick and get it. But we'll stay here for TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community needs for a personal and business bank, as well as home and agricultural lending. At its trust department, stop by the main branch at 484 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. F&M is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender. And also brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers in the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to Spartan student athletes in prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. And McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. Also brought to you by Webb Family Farms. Webb Family Farms has been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda wish all athletes good luck this season. And finally, brought to you by M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one, stop by and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mbfurniturinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. Well, we got a new battery in it, so we will take a quick break here and be back for TSSR Game Time Live right after this.
We're an 11-bed ER. I pride myself on every day that the patients get what they need and see a physician when they need it. We want them to be headed towards the road of recovery when they leave here. I feel like we have nurses that care so much. We're more than a team. It's a family, and we want what's best for the patient.
Welcome back, as we just heard the first whistle for the second set. Hold on, there we are. Haven't done a volleyball game for a good long while. Forgot where the button to put the next game is. So 1-0 as the Red Storm take that one 25-14. Once again, Bushnell's defense has been their best part of this game, as the backcourt has been playing immensely great, as they're able to move around there, hitting anything underneath the sun. And first serve, that is Jaden Johnson. As it's going to go right over her hands. Red Storm get the first point. Johnson doing really well at serving, as she's been in there multiple times this game. Keely Lieb in now for the game. Back to serve for the Red Storm. That is Cameron Anderson. She'll move it across. Presley Brand's going to hit that one, as a reverse shot by Abby Nelson is able to be defended, but not able to get it over the net. Great play by Nelson. 1-1. Nelson getting set to serve. That one, a power shot back into the corner, picked up by Penn. as it'll just be a little blooper, but hit it just a little bit too much on the swing, but defense is able to be there as they get it across. Callie Kramer moves over. Shot, it's going to be tipped by Sierra Shannon, and she'll get the points and the lead. 2-1 Spartans. Served by Nelson. That one's going to be out. Out and a half, as now it's out even for basketball terms. So 2-2 now. Back to serve, that is Delaney Burns. Picked up by Kramer and couldn't get enough oomph on it. 3-2 now your score. As normal, we do have our live chat set up, so let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. We'd give a nice little shout out to whoever is able to watch. Over by Shannon's going to be picked up by United. That just enough power on it that Keeley couldn't get a hold of it. That is 4-2 now. And I'd say another thing with this program that it likes to do is shut off instead of not doing anything. That'd be the little glitch there for that scoreboard. Nelson going to do another reverse. However, nice save by Sierra Shannon to realize there's nobody there. That's out into the corner. Couldn't really do much with that one, as United was able to see the perfect spot out in the corner, undefended. 5-2 your score. Another shot by Burns. Callie tries to save it, but just pretty much they keep on bumping it and running kind of out of the way and just hoping and praying that there's someone there. And a lot of times the faces are down, kind of paying attention to the ball. That one out into a little bit to the corner for Callie, 7-2. Burns once again getting set to serve. Freshman has been doing overtime today. It's across. Shannon able to move it over. Nelson sets it up. Tipped over and in for the kill. Alexa Anderson, just another little bit of a soft shot. That's the perfect fake out. You get a couple of power shots, and then you find a little bit of a little place to put, like a single in baseball. Find that gap and let it ride. That power shot's going to be on the line, so it will be in. 9-2 now your score here. United with the ball. Like normal, this is the JV contest. We will have the varsity contest right after. It'll be just enough of a break for me to switch over to the varsity stream, so you will have to click out and move over to the next one, but it's not that hard of a process. That's going to go through the loops. Shot over. Defended by BPC. Nelson gets into the net. Couldn't stop himself on that momentum. 10-2. BPC gets set. Nelson over. Picked up by Burns. Set to hit, but able to be there is Callie Kramer as they're going to move it on two. Once again, another spike for Elena Penn. That one into the net. So, Spartans will get the serve. Substitutions coming in. Looks like Caroline Spangler is in. A little confusion on where to set up for the serve. Served across. That's going to be over the net, and they'll call a lift, I believe. Yes. 11-3, your score, as the varsity team runs into the locker room. They'll get set to come out for their first game. At least their first game on TSSR Game Time Live. That one serves over the net, just rolls over, so they're going to see if they can get it over, and they do. Nice job once again by this Spartans defense. probably the best part of this team so far. Power shot's going to be out, and BPC with the points. Able to run over there is Destiny Sykes, as she pretty much saved that one for the team. 11-4 now. Jane Johnson back into this one, as Callie Kramer goes deep to serve. Shot is across. Ooh, that's going to be very close, but they will give it to United. I believe from my vantage point, I could see it was probably a little bit more in than out, but we'll let it slide. Elliot Robinson in for United, as that slide could not get set. The tenacity of this defense, they are diving at anything and everything so far. 13-4. Once again, another dive by Callie Kramer. Her and Presley Brandt have been all over the court, and that will be out. So BBC with the points, 13-5. Subbing into the game is Natalie Willie. She will be also the one to serve. First shot for Natalie in. It's going to be, was right on the ledge, but fell. So Storm get the points, 14-5 here in this second set of the JV team. United took the first one 25-14. Back deep to serve, that is Elena Penn. That's over, and once again, a dive by Callie Kramer, but once couldn't get a hold of it as it goes out, hits the wall. And 15-5. Coming into the game for BPC, that is Josie Farwell. As Penn looks to keep serving this one. That one's going to be out of bounds. Runs into the key, so 15-6 your score here in the second set of the BPC game. Serve is over, but that is going to be into the net. Farwell with the shot. So 16-6 now your score. Coming into the game for the Red Storm, Kendall Mills. Back deep to serve, Willow Lewis. Willow with the shot. It's going to be tried to dive, but looks like she kind of slid a little bit too far than she wanted. Was Natalie. 17-6. Set to serve. United lets that one loose. Callie with the bump. Set. Gets set. And that is Nelson, but couldn't get it on the turnaround. 18-6. And Willow looking to serve for the fourth time. That one, however, will go into the net. BPC with the points as they get it 18-7. Johnson once again set to serve. First shot over. That's going to be a powerful shot. Real nice rainbow as it comes up. Just a little blooper. Now they're going to try and play it, but Sierra already hit it once, couldn't hit it again, and Callie couldn't get over there. So 19-7 now your score. Coming into the game for BPC is Callie English. And in for the Red Storm, that is Cameron Anderson. 17-9 your score. First shot over, it's going to be picked up by Brandt, and that's going to go out into the crowd. 20-7. Shot is over. Natalie tries to get it on the dime once again. Anderson with the serve. Moves over. Picked up. Gets set. Shannon bumps it over. Nice start to a volley. And that one will be out and almost hits the rest of the team on the bench. 21-8. Coming in for BPC, that is Trinity Langford. Excuse me, that is a 6, not a 9. Taylor Lilly. That's power shot, but that will be out. 22-8. United with the serve. Gonna try and get it over is BPC, as they do. Set up, gonna be a shot for United into the net. BPC with the points. 22-9. Substitutions coming in pretty much every single turn now for BPC. As back out is Josie Farwell. Shot over, it's gonna be able to be picked up, moves it over. Callie with the one shot. Said gonna be a fight at the net, almost could have got into the net, however, she did not. 23-8. Back in, Destiny Sykes for the back corner. Moved in across now, trying to try and get it over at this one, as they will. Once again, another dive. You know, they're doing well with their dives of being able to get where they need to be. However, on a couple of these, it looks like they just would have taken one more step. They wouldn't have had to dive. As that's going to be an ace to end it. So United takes this one 2-0. First one was 25-14, this one 25-9. United JV, the Red Storm, take this one, as we will take a quick break, move over to the varsity program, and we'll be pretty much as soon as we can live over there for warm-ups and pretty much the rest of the varsity matchup here from BPC to United. Well, want to thank you all for watching TSSR Game Time live here, presented by MDH. This post-game brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. We'll be back here in probably about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how long it gets us to move over. And we'll want to see you all on the varsity page right after this.